With Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, I don't know. Tell me which of those three that you've seen more of in the ring.
Uh, I've seen a lot of Punk in the ring, but it was like live. I didn't. I've seen like 20,000 matches live. So when I see a match in the ring, I don't sit down and say, "Wow, that was good. This was good. That was good." I don't do that. I mean, I just say, "Well, it's a match." And if I hear a big pop, I say, "Well, good for them." But the Bucks, are you asking me how they would fit in with WWE? Or are you trying to?
Not quite. I'm more in general of the matches you've seen. What do you think their strengths are? What do you think their weaknesses are?
I've seen very few Kenny Omega matches. I've seen him raw, which I thought was actually pretty creative. A lot of guys didn't like it, but it was creative. And I saw the Bucks wrestling. Was it the Bucks wrestling the kid, or was it Omega wrestling the 6-year-old kid?
It was Omega
And
wrestling the kid.
well, that's a joke. Everybody knows that's a joke. So, but basically, Omega, I've never really seen a real match with Omega because so I cannot say with any certainty what his skills are. I read the other day he's the greatest, the top wrestler in the world. And I have trouble believing that because that's Japanese. And that's a Dave Meltzer thing too, that he's the greatest because Omega, panders to him. The Bucks pander to Meltzer. So whatever they say, he's going to kind of, even if it's wrong, he's going to try to put his spin to where, well, they may have been a little wrong, but, and then comes Meltzer's explanation of it. Dave Meltzer is not a wrestling journalist, although he reports the news. He's no more than what we're doing right here. He's an opinionist, and he gives his opinion. I'm sure he's not inside the doors when they discuss strategy or they discuss TV contracts or anything else. He hears it from a third source and gives it credibility. So when it comes back to his people and he puts it in his column or whatever he does now, therefore it becomes fact. There's an old saying: if you repeat a lie often enough, it becomes fact. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
Well, good, because I just made it up right now. But I did hear that. But if you just keep repeating it and repeating it and repeating it, eventually it almost becomes a fact. So the Young Bucks, I have seen them wrestle. I think they're very talented. If they would take about 80% of their super kicks away, everything is a super kick and a slap on the leg. I used to think maybe they should super kick instead of the guy selling the kick. They sell the leg. Oh, God dang. Oh, if hit their leg, because that's what it is. But if I see one more super kick from those guys, it's one too many because I've seen that's all they do basically. But they do some creative spots because that's what wrestling's come down to now. It's not a story so much. It's a spot fest. Boom, boom, boom. And now if you like that, fine. Go for it. But for me, and you can say, well, you stuck back in time. You stuck back years ago. Could be. But if you take a good wrestling match like Gunther and Sheamus, after you watch it, even no strategy in that, they just beat up each other. But those guys can do it. And I'm saying if you take other guys, they go in there and do it, it would probably fail. It takes all types of styles to make the wrestling business work. So when you go see a card, you see the high flyers, you see the low flyers, you see the no flyers, then you see the rough guys. But I think that you go to see variety and you come to see the characters. And that's what I think a wrestling show is.